What up, Curt Blak? Plugged in, center stage, NBC Streets, MVP Meat, MVP Cheese. Yeah, man.
Heard that. It's your boy Toxic Chezxo. Man, I fucked that one up. Take 3.
GMR thing, ain't going on. This motherfucker, some old GMR shit. Yeah. Let's take it and stash it. Let's cake in the mattress. Let's make it a habit. Put some steak in your master. Let's have a mind a black bitch. She call me daddy. Like I'm pop down. I'm speaking Spanish. On the dot, yeah, pop down. I'm speaking Spanish. I'm living a life too lavish. They like rabbits.
Alright, what's up, everybody?
We like rabbits.
Today, I have some special guests. And when I say special, man, I mean special. On the Center Stage podcast, to the right of me.
Only podcast in the world, bitch.
No doubt. To the right of me, I have somebody in the city that I respect. Well, somebody in my life that I respect to the utmost. I call him my big brother. I don't really give too many people that type of distinction or respect. My boy, Curt Blak, and his brother, Chezxo. Don't forget the Xo. Blood brothers. And they make up 2/3 of Goldmouth Records, you know, and we missing the youngest brother, Jordan. He was on assignment today doing this thing. But I want to welcome y'all to the podcast, man. It's a privilege and an honor to have y'all here.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
I've been waiting patiently for this, man.
Most
I appreciate you
definitely.
even reaching out to have us on.
Oh, for sure.
That shit crazy.
For sure, man. Me and Black, we've been talking about doing something for years, bro. Like, that's just what it is with us, you know what I'm saying? Since we was teenagers, it's been a mutual respect thing, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas made it happen, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. So I want to like jump right into it for real. Y'all came out in 2020 like hitting the track running.
I was the stimulus check. You shitting me?
Right,
I
like
tried to be.
Tag in.
I hear you for the first time ever, Chezxo, and I was blown away. You know, with your Toxic Baby Daddy Diaries, man. Like, what was the motivation behind that, bro?
Toxic baby mamas. Like, toxic baby mamas.
I ain't gonna let you blame them. Not on camera. That ain't what we gonna do.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
Anyway, but yeah, it's not all them. I guess I showed how toxic I really was too on the EP, but it was like, and it's crazy because so many people were on the toxic part 2 because I put part 1 on there. And everybody thought like they just knew that was gonna be my next project, and it's like I wasn't in that space anymore. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like hopefully a transition I can move out of, which it was, because I can't even imagine being able to make another toxic right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was really a point in my life that
I definitely
was
see a
necessary.
difference from
Treasure
Jazz time and Toxic time.
Facts.
right. And so you hit us with the visuals, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh man, shout out my guys.
was that like the first time where you got that exposure, you know what I'm saying, that you wanted?
Facts. Like, man, yeah, 2020 was just a weird year, period. And especially with music, because I was making music for so long. 2020 was like probably my 10th year making music, but this was like finally my first time doing it on the broad, you know what I'm saying, level and shit, and just showing everybody. So with the video, I think it was like due time type shit.
When you think about time, like,
Yeah, it's been a long ass time.
I don't keep up with the time when we doing this shit, but like you said, if you gotta put time on it, it's been you gotta take the score.
Yeah,
nigga,
we just
you
put it
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
stage last year. That's all it really was. And I feel like it got a good reception too, because we had a good videographer and all that shit. And I think people was waiting for me anyway.
Yeah.
So
I hadn't heard of you, and it's so crazy because the admiration I got for you, brother.
Right.
I'm in Atlanta in the summertime. I hit him like,
Perfect.
what was it, about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? Like, I just had an idea.
Yeah.
And I hit him, I'm like, bro, like.
After you heard the song?
I had already heard the song.
Okay.
But I kept going back and playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear bro like, hey man, you know, is that your cousin or something? He like,
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah.
I was tripping. Me and Jordan talked about that shit for like, you didn't even find out all three of us was brothers at that point.
right.
Like ladies, yeah, that's crazy.
And he like, nah, man, that's my brother. You know,
That shit still fucks me up too.
right? So, how was it? You know, and I know that y'all, of course, y'all had to do music together before, but how was it getting that exposure, and then you bringing this lyrical monster to me out of the shadows that he had been like so
Right,
comfortable
right.
with for the longest, bro? How,
He my idol too. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
like,
good.
I knew what I was doing. That's why I made Long Road
yeah,
to reach people like you.
for
I
sure.
had my people already. I was trying. I tried to clickbait myself. Like this shit featuring Curt Blak, and you other niggas can't get shit like this because I'm his brother.
Facts.
That was the plan off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
That's the mama. That's on life, like Bernie Mac.
Like that was the plan off the rip,
and
and it worked.
It worked, yeah. It worked because it gave y'all a new light. Like it really pushed their first project pushed y'all to like, okay, now people are starting to remember this dude is a problem, and then you introducing his fans to
myself,
you,
yeah.
and then you come back with a second project. What was the motivation behind number 2?
I just was making so much music last year. Like I just had so much shit in the tuck, and then and still for real. And it was just due time. I wanted to make something good that was gonna capture the year for real.
Yeah.
And it was just I wanted the album. That EP shit at the end of my shit did not satisfy me. It did not appease me. That 5-song show, I was like, I mean that's cool, but I can't chill after that. Like Treasure Chest.
But the Treasure Chest idea was before Toxic though.
Oh, Treasure Chest. I done had Treasure Chest in my mind since fucking 2013. That was supposed to be like my first shit.
Word.
Like I got a song called Vandal that's out on fucking YouTube. That was supposed to be on Treasure Chest. Like, so I just had to revamp it and
Y'all,
2020.
everybody missed that Chaz though.
Yeah, like,
I'm talking about
yeah.
that Chaz, nigga. That might kick a door in Chaz. I ain't no snitching nothing. But
Yeah, hey,
limitations facts
for
is
real.
facts, but.
Oh yeah, the statute of limitations is over. We good.
Yeah, we good for sure.
Yeah, we grown men now. But
Yeah.
Young Chaz, my real little brother. I can't call him little bro right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Nah,
yeah,
the
that
way
shit
he
was
rap,
different.
I'm always gonna be little bro.
So I get now you got 2 under your belt. Now Jordan coming through with his mind, like
Yeah, this was just a genius.
bringing it
Just,
together. Goldmouth Records come, and then y'all really wake this giant up over here. Because Black, you start putting out verses, and I'm like, okay, what the hell? Like, where you been? You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
That's what I wanted everybody to say. Like, we knew it, but bro, so much shit changed from when I used to do this shit back with, shout out Larry, Lyric, Lawan. I got a session with Lawan today, so you know I still fuck with who I fuck with. It's the reason that I ain't been able to fuck with everybody, or I haven't fucked with everybody, but that ain't for today, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But a lot of motherfuckers appeared when I stopped doing that shit, bro. Then I dropped the album, then I stopped again, then I dropped another one, but as far as everything else is still the same.
Yeah. So what was your motivation last year to be as consistent as you were with both of y'all, really? Because though we would see one without the other, you really didn't see that too much. Y'all was like,
trying to make it a brand. It was a brand.
Bro, yeah.
GMR was a brand.
And
Everybody was gonna see our gold mouth black asses everywhere. If we was somewhere doing something, that's promotion in itself.
right.
3 black men with gold ass fucking mouths. That's like, and we all do our own thing, but we definitely stamps. Like that's promotion in itself.
Cause with the Toxic Baby Daddy record, you shot part of it at Tremors. Now that's Mellow.
Yeah, shout out to
But
my guy.
one of the key moments in that video was when I saw you and Jordan right there.
That was
like,
nice.
yeah.
That was really like the introduction to it.
Yeah, that was like,
This time,
that's a commercial.
bro, was going crazy. I'm talking about with promotion.
Yeah.
We just learned stay in their face. You know what I'm saying? We used to just go to Choke and record and stack songs, but really when he left, shit changed for us. But thank whoever that people we know
even music
kept getting better.
music industry
So,
and
we
the
good
way-
again. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
even like the music industry and the way you put out music and shit changed.
Man.
And that
Like,
little
since
bit of time,
yeah,
like
bruh.
it's like every 5 years, all that shit been
Exactly.
changed.
That's all it takes is 5
Yeah.
years. So
And it's like it stopped in a good spot, like, cause I was never able to walk up in LA Reid shit and just go do my shit, like whoever used to do their goddamn songs, like. So this is
that's definitely never happened.
fact. And I was born in '91 in the age of the fucking internet, like shit. It's more gimmicks and shit on the way, goddamn.
And it seemed like y'all are taking advantage of how music is digested now because you move past your 2 projects and then here we go with Black putting out old records that are not dated. So they seem like, because I'm hitting them up like, bro, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you record this, well, I recorded this a couple years ago. Like, I wrote it a couple years ago. It's still relevant. But then y'all hit us with Popular Demand. And that shit right there,
That shit was crazy.
that was different. And in my opinion, that took y'all to the forefront. Like, okay, yeah, that duo can't be messed with. They can't be touched. What was the motivation behind that record, bro?
It was definitely like that backed by Popular Demand or reintroduction. But if you abbreviate it, it's Pop Them. So it's a shootout. Now you know what I'm saying? We hear y'all, but y'all hear us? You know what I'm saying? So Pop Them is Popular Demand.
And this instrument, I told you, the chorus
Amen.
is crazy. Let's take it and stash it.
Kicking the mattress.
To start your song off like that, to start the chorus off like that, people probably looking at you, people who don't know you, like, he ain't gonna come with no type of street element. But then you come with that street element. What kind of response did you get from that?
I mean, everybody there. Well, just from that part.
Just from that part, that chorus alone.
Oh yeah, I think everybody love that.
Yeah.
I think
It's one of them ones.
If anybody listening to it, I think they love that shit. Like,
What made you go back to that little brother that Curt was just talking about? Like, okay, now he could be on this kick door shit. This, you got this street element. What made you incorporate that with that particular song? Because it fits so well, bro.
I just play the little brother role when I'm on a song with him. I know I'm not gonna be able to out rap him. Yeah, that's what it is.
Go ahead.
I just gotta do my part. I gotta play my role. As long as he fuck with it, and then I know.
But honestly though, bro, if you listen to any of our songs, I'm not on the hook.
Yeah.
It's a sample or it's bro. And I'm talking about Popular Demand.
Yeah.
Like we said, we bought the beat and went to the studio.
When did that single come?
Writing that shit in the car.
When that single,
Man.
yeah.
It had to be last summer.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Because we
The
performed
Times
it.
wrote that. the Times wrote that hook for me. Like I didn't have to write shit. Like that's why I wrote it so fast because it was fucking all true shit. Like let's take it and stash it.
Yeah.
Let's kick in the mattress. Let's make it a habit. Like yeah.
Taking a mattress.
Some staking your man's down. Like that's how we mind our black businesses. Like,
that's what we doing. That's what we've been doing.
Exactly.
That's what we gonna keep doing.
That's a fact.
You looking at me and Curt, and we both are rocking.
This is that.
Rep the city, yeah. Like
this is popular demand, man.
Right. So, did you know at that time when y'all in the car? Cause y'all told me the story. Y'all in the car.
Shout out to my lady. She bought the beat, and we heard the beat, and he started reciting the hook, writing the hook. And I put my headphones on, and I started writing my verse. I tuned them out. So by the time we get to the studio, we like, man, this is crazy, bro. Then he played it on the big speakers in the studio. But it's history, bro. He didn't even have a complete verse when we got there, bro. He spit what he wrote and then freestyled the rest. Like, could you tell?
Bro, like the first
That's a good question.
The first
I never thought to ask that.
couple bars, I'm like, where the hell he get this shit from? Like your verse, you know what I'm saying? But it flows so well, and to know that you freestyle half that verse, bro, like what kind of shit you be on?
I was like I said, I'm little bro. I couldn't. Y'all heard his first verse.
Yeah, man, we gonna get on that.
This man is a fucking monster. It was like,
it's complimentary and it's supplementary, bro.
If I wrote a hook on the way there, if I wrote that on the way there, and that not even a full hook, I freestyle some of the hook too.
Yeah.
Like
damn.
And so if I did that, he wrote a whole verse in that time. Fuck
pressure though, but
like,
I mean, you have to though, because I already know what he gonna do, and he gave me the hook.
Yeah.
That's like a cheat code.
Right.
Like, send me a blank beat. Give me some time, I get back. But you send me the beat and you got your hook or your verse on it.
It's easy now.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't got to do too much but do me.
I'm already thinking. Now you making me think more.
Yeah.
That's the easy part for me. I don't know about y'all, but
pretty much, yeah.
So when
that's why I like to continue to learn, bro. That make this shit easy to think.
Now the dynamic between y'all two is
complete opposites, but the same like sense of humor and all that shit.
When y'all are doing the tracks together, is it a competition? Are y'all like, man, look, I know what he coming with, cause y'all both give each other like that nod, but is it like, look, I know I gotta bring it because I know what he don't bring? Is that how y'all look at it?
Probably the man, literally the only one that I took the little brother role on.
I was gonna say, this is what I'm telling you. He tells me when he feel like he kicked my ass on something.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't do no shit like that. I just have it in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker right here, yeah, it's the Gemini shit though.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I hate it too sometimes, but never when it comes to music.
Right.
I never hate. But
damn,
on the ride home from the studio, I might want to, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shut the fuck up. So
I don't think you know the way he talks about you when you out of the room. Like when we at the crib, like bro, he'd say, you know, hey, Chez make my job so much easier.
We just compliment each other, man. Like not only like both compliments.
Yeah. And you have the performance aspect down pat, man. Where did that come from? Was that something that you was just on from a kid, you know, on to now?
Go on with it, bro.
A word.
Believe that. I always say my favorite performance.
That's sounds crazy. Like
with
music,
documented saying that.
Like growing up listening to what my parents were listening to. Nah.
Yeah, we lucky.
Yeah, like some good shit. Like
we talk about all the time, bro.
Yeah.
All about your upbringing.
Yeah,
really.
for real. And
everything.
Like, I got a lot of friends that don't know half the music that I grew up on. Like, they don't really know who Bob Marley was other than, like, the smoking symbol and shit like that.
Yeah.
I used to vacuum, make songs like a motherfucker, 'cause I knew nobody could hear me. But I could be as loud as I fucking wanted to.
Yeah.
And I used to vacuum and just be loud freestyling like a motherfucker. Walks home, freestyling. And then, freestyling was freestyling.
Yeah, it's art now.
Yeah.
So did you look at him? Did you look at Curt and get that from him a little bit, or was it strictly just like in the household 24/7?
Oh yeah, it was definitely like that before, but then this nigga had like some mixtape, and that shit had that that goddamn Gwen Stefani beat on there.
Yeah.
And they smoked that shit. What was it, Grand Crew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out.
man.
Same.
I was so fucking
Lyric
inspired.
number one.
I was so inspired. It was like, damn, I get to hear my brother cuss on the song. It was like, oh, I get to do this one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he just like really set the foundation. And then I really found out he was nice after that.
Gotcha.
Like at that point, I was just starstruck, and I knew what I wanted to be at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
appreciate it.
yeah, then I started seeing the artistry and all that shit. Like when I started thinking I was making a song, and then my first song I ever made, I put him on.
Word.
Yeah.
Shout out Berto.
My first song I ever made. I put him on it for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
He
crazy.
fucked it up. Like wrote a verse in like 8 minutes, sitting right beside me at the studio. Like, and yeah, the rest was history.
The rest
Now,
is definitely
yeah,
history.
yeah.
He ain't looked back since then.
Word.
So I
was
can't
18.
look back. You know what I'm saying?
I was 18.
I supposed to lead by example. So
Gotcha.
nah.
So your love for music, knowing you back in the day, I didn't know how much you fucked with hip hop. It was just my first time meeting you. I said, this nigga is a rapper. He gotta be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, mouthful of gold, the chains, the locks. I'm like, man, if this dude anything else.
Man, that time I used to think I was Wayne.
Man, this nigga was so cool. I took this nigga school ID to my school. Like, this is my brother.
Right, look,
That's how cool that nigga was at y'all school.
I'm a freshman and I'm like, yeah, this that nigga right here. Because I hadn't seen nobody up until that point with the whole presentation. You know what I'm saying? And it just stuck with me like, man, bro gonna have to do something in hip hop. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
You say like, all right, at that time you thought you was Wayne, was that who you was like really, really listening to musically?
This is 2002. You're talking about 2003.
Yeah.
Dipset era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was just coming along with the rock.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in '97, and when I'm really into hip hop, it's No Limit, and Cash Money, '99. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely, I look more like them anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't look like I
That
can't.
ain't this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the big homie, but everybody took something from something.
Yeah.
And either made it their own or just got great at it, you know what I'm saying? But somebody's still out here wearing windbreakers and breakdancing and shit. And they great at it, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it came from the 80s. And it came from somebody in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, at that time though, bro, them was good times. And I might not even been rapping right then though, because right after I graduated, that's when I got with Tristan and Lyric and Steve. Shout out Steve Goldsmith.
Oh yeah, that's fam right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
And LaJuan, Sean. We had a group, we did some shit, man. Travel, tried, we did everything. We definitely gave it a shot, but not like I'm doing it right now. I've been learning, bro, and I'm trying to stay in your face, and I appreciate this because
Facts.
then I just used to be nice at rapping, bro. Like I used to tell them niggas, I used to walk in the studio, they'd ask me questions and they'll want my input because I'm definitely intelligent. I'm smart, but
as hell.
there, I'm just a rapper, bro, and that's what I'm telling them. I came to bring you these bars. You figure that other shit out. You tell me when we gonna do this because I'm gonna deliver what the fuck I'm supposed to deliver. But now,
I always think about that.
Exactly,
too.
bro.
You don't like the fact that you don't do a lot of hooks and shit. I was like, he was in a group, like.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have
bro?
to do a lot of hooks.
That's why I tell people every time somebody tell me how good I am, how nice I am. No, bro, I'm still learning. I'm still growing.
Yeah.
And that's not really me being humble. That's a fucking fact, bro.
Right.
And I take pride in learning. And niggas think they know everything. That's why they capped out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Both ways. They cap it and they cap. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And none of them.
I ain't pressed for time. I ain't rushing nothing. I ain't riding no waves. I ain't trying to follow no trends or none of that. So I'm just getting better. And if I miss some shit, because I'm taking my time learning to do it in the right way, okay. But I know we don't have forever, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna live it the way it's supposed to be lived. You gotta
I'm trying to knock this shit out right now. You motherfuckers better buy all this shit up.
This motherfucker y'all definitely better worry about.
He got forever for y'all niggas. I got babies to feed. Here it is. Here it is. I can't be toxic or daddy if y'all niggas don't buy this shit, and I'm gonna give up. So buy this shit.
If this nigga give up, book the goddamn celebrity boxing match, nigga.
So you got to put him in the ring.
Yeah, what?
That'll be lit. I'll take that shit.
I feel that. So speaking of, you know what I'm saying, time and the era that we're in, plug in the flesh. Shout out to my nigga Texas for real. And shout out, I gotta do this too. Roy Hampton,
I don't know.
God, Faith, Family. I hit him and told him I wanted to get some merch. He said, "Cuzzo, I'm about to make you your own shit."
That shit flies.
So this is God, Faith, Family. But fam looked out for me. He sent me a hoodie. He sent me this t-shirt. Go support him. Support Rich Moms, my nigga Third, with the Winston-Salem branded hats, hoodies, t-shirts. My nigga Texas with the plug in the flesh.
Yeah, they ain't send me no merch, yo.
Oh, y'all gotta get Toxic Chezxo. Y'all gotta get him in some merchandise for real.
This that Gemini shit I was talking about, bro. Y'all think he bullshit talking this quick shit.
Yeah, he's serious. Yeah. I've been around him enough to know that shit.
Man, bro, on another day, we're gonna have them stories. But we gonna have to make sure he's drunk or something because in his sober mind, that's when he won't. He want to get confrontation. He gonna laugh when he drunk, bro. We gonna talk about it. He gonna talk back about it. But if I tell him right now, he goes, where he go?
Because you know what?
I got a lot of shit for that.
Right, I've heard the stories.
But I'm talking about art, bro, entertainment. That's this nigga, bro. He definitely my favorite performer. When I'm just standing there with the mic in my hand rapping and he doing his shit, I might get lost because I'm watching him doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm supposed to be rapping. That's why I like when we got the mic stands, bro. We performing so I could goddamn just do my shit and stand back and be the background nigga. Because I want to see the motherfucking show myself. Y'all don't want to see this show. Y'all fucking crazy, man. What, bro?
I'm just entertaining.
I'm a fan, bro.
I'm just an entertainer.
And it's crazy because speaking of entertaining, y'all will perform for your family.
Boy, I love it.
I'm my number one fan. I know that.
Man, what I'm talking about, genuine love and genuine fans. How can you not want that, bro? How can you not feed off that energy? That's crazy. And you were I'm gonna pay somebody. First mistake, I'm gonna pay somebody to put me on stage to perform for somebody that don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, talk your shit.
I did that though. I'm not against that. Do y'all thing. Promote. That's promotion. But at a certain point,
talk your shit.
They goddamn pay me.
Yeah.
If I haven't earned it, tell me that. But I feel like I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? But it's ways, BMI and shit, you can get paid regardless.
Yeah.
I do all that too, so I ain't tripping about that. But if you love me, I love you, goddamn.
Yeah.
Especially if it's real. A lot of people say it though. But
right.
You know when it's not.
When we have our own shows, like, which a lot of rappers and a lot of motherfuckers ain't doing. Ain't having their own shit. Like, just like we was saying, we were paying niggas to get on stage. We was creating the stages too. We had shows before they blow up 1 and 2. Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody else, no other rapper in the city that I know was doing shit like that. Yeah. And we were just putting on. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, I understand he's saying no rappers are doing it. We know there's people that have rap friends that's doing it and charging us. That's not the same.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
When the rappers
maybe it have been people that's done it. Yeah. But we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Past tense and present tense. You know what I'm saying?
But what I was getting to, though, is family is buying those tickets. Buying those tickets and coming through. Why the fuck wouldn't I put on a crazy show for y'all motherfuckers?
Right, and talk about the importance of people really investing in y'all, not like per se just putting money in your hand, but people that's like, hey, I'm gonna buy this. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna pay to come.
Yeah, that shit hit different. That shit hit different, and they go a long way. They go way further. Like, yeah, I probably got like a fucking 100,000 streams last year. I'm not gonna talk about the outtake on that motherfucker or the back end on that shit. But the people that buy it, that shit show.
Right.
That's what's
streaming is cool and all. I'm happy that niggas is hearing me and shit. But I could have just put that shit on SoundCloud for all that. I feel what I'm saying.
My aunt told me he never ever purchased the album or anything off iTunes until we dropped the tape.
That's crazy. I just not heard it.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's fucking bananas.
That's dope as hell.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And I ain't gonna forget that. Like,
yeah, that's fucking
one time I made a post, a bullshit post, Cash Out. Help me do this or whatever, so I can put this towards what I'm doing music-wise. I had one person contribute, and she knows who she is. Yeah. And that's my dog. That's why I'm going to shout out and I'm going to ride with her. But I ain't mad because I paid for the feature and it's on ice. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping, but I appreciate y'all still because, like you said, the streams up, the views up. But if I ask you, you know what I'm saying? I feel we are at a certain type of level, or at a certain level where I ain't really expecting it, but you know I got you, so I supposed to know you got me.
Facts.
Like me and you already know what's up.
Yeah.
You my brother.
Facts.
In there.
Day one.
It don't matter about that, but you don't have to do anything because you put me here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
how
you know what's up.
Bro, you already know. Outside of all the music shit, the podcast and nigga, our shit go back. And it's gonna always be solid. Right. And your two brothers, they my brothers. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. And we got some other shit we gonna talk about on another podcast. Because on my special night, this nigga was there. Remember that shit?
Hey, yo, we gotta talk about
that nigga said, you got a crump.
Yeah, I don't want to be on that episode.
Well, yeah, that's how that shit.
I didn't know you was gonna bring that up today.
Right, yeah. But that's how that shit go with us. You feel?
For real. That lets you know.
That's a fact.
Since 14, I was 14. You feel me? So
definitely.
Yeah, that shit,
man. Wild, nigga, young and wild.
Boy was. Man.
But you was a good listener, though.
Yeah, and I appreciate you. I appreciate LA. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's my only big bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was really nigga don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? And that gave that and Mike Davis, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Cause when I'm away from y'all at school, I'm at school with this nigga, but I'm in the streets with him too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having that balance with all y'all was like, you know what I'm saying? My big brother smart as hell. This nigga in AP and honor classes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you can't be a dummy. You know what I mean? So
it shows in the music though.
It do.
It shows in the music that this nigga a genius in real life.
That's why I call him that monster he is, because he can put the shit together.
I mean, I think that's what's missing a lot though. motherfuckers don't care about being educated about what they saying, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you're saying some ratchet shit, at least really know what you're saying, though.
Facts.
Or be able to dissect it if a motherfucker asks you further questions, bro. Because sometimes the audience want to know. You just can't feed them shit and not expect no feedback. And then you get on social media and mad because you just can't explain, bro. That's all you mad about. But now you in a war with a random because you can't explain yourself like an adult because you're not as educated as you could be. I ain't saying you dumb, but you gotta continue learning, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I preach that.
So you heard it here first. College tour coming soon.
But it's real.
Hey, but for real though, we need them college tours.
Yeah, that's who's spending the money.
What?
That's a fact.
I mean, not only HBCUs,
I study this game,
but the white kids.
That's a fact.
And man, I went to NC State.
And college tour coming soon.
Yeah, that's the last thing I heard. God damn.
But my bad, y'all. But you, Curt, you crossed over from two eras. You came from
middle child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at coming into hip hop from a time where it was lyrical to a time now where a lot isn't put into lyrics. But you're one of the few out of the city, if not the only one out of the city, that can make it in this time, in this era, strictly doing lyricism, bro. How does that feel? Because I know you see where it's like,
when you say it like that, it feels great, nigga. I feel accomplished. I appreciate it, but sticking to the script is important. But I understand, though, and it ain't so much as the youngins because they got their own thing. Yeah. I ain't that old, but it's still some at least 10, 12 years younger than me doing this right now. And I appreciate that they got their own thing, but if you my age and you came up with me, you can't really talk about what they talk about.
I mean, it ain't like we be dropping Cassidy bars.
Bro,
I mean,
you're not
crazy like
younger
that.
than me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not one of them.
Yeah. It ain't like we be goddamn. Yeah, we not one of them. I mean, we nice as fuck. Don't get us wrong. That's not all we can motherfucking do is just come in here on some Cassidy shit and just...
Nah, that's not what he said.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying as far as like where we come from and how shit was coming from lyricism and all these crazy lyrics and skills.
Though, but that's
I'm as far as sticking to the script.
That's what I'm saying. The difference is for me and you. Mm-hmm. I'm better than what I was, but I'm still straight bars for the most part.
Yeah.
I can do music, but as far as song making and making a hit that they want to hear right now,
I think you,
bro. I need a hook.
Bro, I think he better at that than he give himself credit for.
I
think he better at that than he think.
Maybe it's preference because I don't really desire to do that as much, so maybe I don't. I ain't saying I'm not good at, but I'm not trying to be the one that's making that song for them. I want to be the one that's on that song that you made for them with that crazy ass verse that they didn't think was gonna be there or shouldn't be there. Like, how this nigga know him?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, right? But
so what makes y'all stay away from falling in that trend of we're in North Carolina, we don't have our own sound really because we're in the Middle East like they used to say, so we pull from different regions, but y'all don't fall into that drill category, which is like the easiest way to get recognized right now. Like what keeps y'all away from it? Because I know it gotta be like somebody somewhere that's probably like, man, you gonna jump on one of these beats and
I swear on everything, no more than 13 days ago, I asked my baby brother and my little cousin what drill music was.
Oh, shit.
I was like, yo, I hear about it, but what is it? But
Brooklyn got that shit on smash right now. They don't need my help.
It's like
they fucking it up right now.
I don't like watering down. I don't like watered down shit and not down, so I ain't gonna be the one to water it down, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got some spitters out here. Tia doing her shit, Creed doing his shit. We got some nice motherfuckers. J. Cole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm missing anybody. I mean, we got, man, it's mad.
Shout out.
Other local motherfuckers that's just going crazy. Like, North Carolina, I would say that we got our own sound.
I think we getting it now.
Yeah.
Finally.
It's coming
you know
up,
what I'm saying? Like from the time where we had Little Brother to
Right.
J. Cole, you know, now you got the baby. And our independent scene is going crazy, and that's why it's like, damn, the reemergence happened at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now you got people that might not have wanted that feature from Curt Blak back in the day that's like, hey man, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how do it feel now when you walk in the room and these mothers like, yeah, we want that. I want that
They
feature.
still don't fuck with me, bro.
A word.
That's why I'm glad I got so many gangsters in this rap shit around me. Like, shout out Hearst.
For sure.
Shout out Larry. Shout out LaJuan. Man, I got people that's gonna fuck with me regardless, because you know I'm G.
Yeah.
I don't like to say I am a lot, but it ain't too many motherfuckers you gonna hear say anything bad about me, because I don't say anything bad about nobody. I don't do no dirt. I keep it clean in whatever industry we in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever we doing, whatever business we handling, I'm keeping it clean. And I'm definitely letting you get over on me before I even attempt to get over on you, because that's how I am. In the end, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm in the business of making great music. That's what I'm in the business of. I'm just in the business.
They don't I don't know. I don't really expect to fuck when I know. And I ain't reached out to nobody in a while, but there's a few motherfuckers I reached out to that, I don't know, we could have worked, should have worked, but didn't work.
Hollywood.
Talking about,
nice.
Right.
yeah, but I ain't mad at them because I've been growing so well, so beautifully, man.
I feel that.
I dare them try to out-rap me. It don't even matter who
They can't.
or why they want to do it, but they want to talk about too much political shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't interested in that.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. Our politics, their politics, all the politics. That's why it's called that shit. But I ain't interested in that. But if you want to just rap about it,
it's crazy how much niggas fuck with us though. Like how much, like
exactly.
How much love do we get?
But that's why you got to know how to decipher the fake from the real too, bro. Because if you look on paper, we got a lot of love everywhere. But everybody in Winston rap, man. Who you hear me on songs with?
Yeah. That same
other than I
and
swear.
I appreciate, at this point, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all making the wave.
Yeah.
So I gotta throw this, and y'all call him the quarterback of the team. Rat Pack. I gotta shout out my boy MJ.
Now, see, I'm glad you did, because I always say that LA my only big brother, but MJ older than me by 7
I just saw
years.
MJ at the barbershop the other day.
You know, I can't really call my boy big brother. You know what I'm saying? But
that's my
bro.
big dog too, for sure. I got a big brother
everything, bruh. Anything major you see me on, I promise you MJ behind it. This Nisha Strong shit.
Yeah. Oh, you know we was gonna get on that, get into that for real.
That shit was crazy.
You want to see a goat, nigga?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
You know
that nigga can rap. Like,
he raps his ass off.
Oh man, oh my goodness, that nigga easily in my like top 50 of all time,
Man.
like of all time.
And that's saying something.
Like yeah,
And bro, he's so necessary, man. And I know I talk my shit to you about Nas, but that's our Nas,
It
bro.
is, yeah.
As far as content, his flow better than Nas' flow.
Yeah.
I feel
and his beats.
He's got better beats.
The production, I can't trip about.
Nah, shout out, bro. I'm just fucking with you. But
we got this running joke with each other for real.
Man. He the boss of that shit, bro. I'm talking about, he took me to Miami for my birthday one year. Me, him, and George Hall. Shout out George. George was walking behind us. He just looked up and said, "We the Rat Pack." And I'm like, yo. We are,
That's
nigga.
crazy. That's how that happened.
That's how it went
Man,
down.
that's how it happened.
That's what's up.
And shout out History. Don't ever forget, bro.
MJ,
That's big dog.
He's sitting on so much content, bro.
And I'll be like, bro, you gotta put out a project. I said, bro, you gotta start a distro. I said, bro, you gotta do this. You gotta. Yeah. I'm talking, but it ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I'm talking about old video footage.
Don't plug it, nigga.
Keep the camera rolling, nigga. That's him. Footage that you thought you would never see before. Like, that's why I appreciate him, because if I want to see my boy Weezy, I know he got so much. I'm talking about beautiful content, like on the beach. Yeah. The way you want to see him, not sick Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rest in peace, my boy, but.
Rest in peace, Weezy, for real.
Yeah, MJ, bro. If you don't got an MJ on your team or in your family, because that's my family member, you know what I'm saying? But I feel sorry for you, bro.
That nigga definitely inspired the fuck out of me. And definitely inspired me at a time where I needed inspiration.
Word.
For real. Like, and MJ.
Vanisha book,
he's just such a real, he's such a real person, for real. He a great dude.
Oh, yeah.
One of the music. He a genuine great dude, and it shows in the music, like.
Bro, and he's that silent leader. You not gonna hear him say much, but the way y'all talk about him behind the scenes.
But if you make him say something, bro, you done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you make him project, you did something wrong. Now everybody got to be mad, because if he upset, something is really wrong. Somebody really violated, bro. Exactly. Now you got to hold.
He be chill, but I know, like you said, if that motherfucker get vocal, he usually checking something. He like, whoa,
exactly.
wait,
we got like a
not a pushover.
Like, if I'm trying to be strategic or I'm trying to like talk about something that's well plotted out, I got like an MJ voice that I go into.
Right.
And it's like,
that motherfucker smooth as hell.
Like, this is how this shit need to be. This is what I'm looking for.
Right.
Yeah. But it makes sense. Only makes sense.
Exactly.
So y'all go from popular to man, and then you go into a lane that I didn't expect with Purple Stew being on that track. And that shined even more light on you, bro.
For real, though.
What was that? Like, how did you link with them? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna tell you how old that is, but shout out Shay. Sick I Am, man.
Yeah.
Talk about a genius.
That was crazy.
I met her working at FedEx.
Word.
And at that point, we ain't even talking music. But one day, we in the parking lot, and she said, I do music. This 2013 or 14 or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about sound like
now
Erykah Badu now.
Right.
Like, I'm talking about, I couldn't, after I heard it, I looked at her and I said, yeah, it makes sense, because she got that Georgia shit going. That
Facts.
You know, them Southern girls are heavily
she definitely
in the music, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Artistic with that shit. I'm talking about presentation. We on the 85 Central podcast. I mean, web series.
Yeah.
Yeah. We on that together too. Shout out Showdown and all them. That's good work too. But I'm talking about, she all over that soundtrack. And when I'm telling you, every time her song drop, it's at the perfect fucking time, bro, because that's how she do her shit, bro. But that's why Purple Stew was so perfect. The other guy on it, he from the West Side. Okay. We shot the video, and he did his footage out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out O.J. Taylor.
Yeah.
Or Oscar Taylor. Yeah, he put all that shit together. I'm like, that was easy for you, bro?
Yeah.
Like, how you know what he was gonna do, what he was shooting in, or what? I don't know. See, that's why I just rap right there, bro. Right there, huh?
The fact that all the parties involved made it work. It's
bro,
crazy.
what?
Like,
I'm talking about, that shit was so artistic. From the dancers, bro, this her idea. From being at Woods and Terror, bro. That's Woods of Terror, that's her idea, bro. All that shit. Wow.
I got that Dungeon family feel from
That's what a lot of people said too.
Right. I was like, damn, we really.
Shout out Unique. She the first one said that shit.
Shout out to Lil Sis for real.
Man, what? She a gone in this shit, bro.
Bruh, OG with it.
When y'all start that label, She got to be on the team. Whatever y'all gonna do musically, y'all don't leave her behind.
You can't, because you need her,
I'm
bro.
talking about what? A&R or just promote or just to goddamn motivate and all that shit.
Let me say something to the niggas down in Fayetteville. When she share y'all shit, y'all need to make sure y'all showing her love, because she really putting on for y'all. And she is from us.
Yeah.
She from Detroit, bro.
Yeah, that's ours. So
that's ours.
We
so
disrespecting her now.
Right, we might have to snatch her back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to utilize her.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But that was dope as hell. You get that buzz. Everybody love your verse on that.
I was talking a little bit of shit on that.
Oh yeah, but you have to, because for so long, man, so many people was overlooking you. This shit be like a popularity contest.
That might be one of them ones too, bro, because he recorded. You did the live when we was recording that shit, remember?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So many people was chiming in, bro, like, you know, like I just said, unexpected. Like,
right.
I ain't know that's how you felt.
Yeah.
But the proof is in the eyes don't lie, bro.
Right. So now we fourth quarter come. Y'all surprise us with the joint, the duo album. I'm gonna call it that, or we'll call it an EP.
Yeah.
And
it's a album.
Y'all dropped that.
They don't say EP up there.
Nah. So y'all drop it, I download it. I'm loving it. But then it's the next day or a few days later, you come with Amplified. The way you did this was smart. Because he shared the artwork, right? And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was like, okay, like, bro, this gonna be something for the future. Mm-hmm. And then when I see the artwork again, it's a track list behind this shit. What made you market it like that? Because to me, that's what made it take off. Like, you just dropped the artwork for it. Then when we seen it again, it's like, oh, damn, this is a album. Like, he didn't even tell. Nigga, we talk all the time. You ain't even tell me you was coming like that.
It's like I seen.
Right, super.
I seen, bro, square up with somebody, dropped his album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then we dropped the joint. So fuck it, let's just whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's just kick their ass, bro. Let's drop it all at once. Flood.
Right. Stand in their face.
And the stream's still moving.
And
all of them.
For real.
I was about to say that, like, I'm seeing where y'all posting the growth from these, you know, from the streams, bro. What's that feeling knowing that
I had to stop
it's a
sharing
couple
my
thousand
shit,
people?
My barber probably wanted to take the price up on them haircuts.
Oh,
I'm like, yo, this shit ain't that lucrative.
Right, nigga. Confused.
This bitch is going up.
Right.
But like I said, bro, just still learning. Like, we ain't know about this shit. Like, playlists and doing all you could do to help yourself.
Yeah.
From just phone, pushing the button on the phone, you know what I'm saying? It costs, of course, but that's not, you're not buying streams or no shit like these weird niggas be doing on these Facebook views and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But don't I know that?
Like, you gotta pay for a radio spin. You gotta pay for somebody to put you on a playlist that's being played, that's being actually, you know what I'm saying, streamed. So, and then when they like your shit, they gonna keep streaming. Cause you only gonna pay for a week's worth of streams, you know what I'm saying? After that week, that's you. They fuck with your shit. So it took me a long time to learn that. And niggas keep secrets in this shit too, man. You would think a motherfucker out here really, I don't know, the game ain't to be told, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
you're telling that shit right now, though.
Boy.
You're telling that shit.
I got strikes.
See the organic grind, and this something that me and
but it's a learning process though. So the same way you learn, you gotta teach.
Facts.
So how the next man gonna know? Because they ain't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Me and Dwayne, you know, y'all know I call my boy Pitt. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna always that's my man. But you know, we doing this shit the organic way.
Exactly.
And it's tough. Cause you might put something out that you think 3,000 people supposed to look at and only 100 some look or less than that. But it's more organic and you getting a feel of your base opposed to you like
love, bro.
You paying for some shit and people think like, hey, you buying views basically, and they really not fucking with it. And then when you stop buying it, you see.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, right. So I get it.
That's the eye opener right there.
Facts. Yeah, like I would rather have
the support of the city be for real too, though.
Man,
that shit is crazy.
It's so important to him. Motherfuckers just want you to leave. Like, that's not the first answer. That could be an answer, but it's not the first step, bro.
This shit can be baby Atlanta the way that the artists going in this motherfucker.
Preach.
Man, we doing something out here, man.
Preach, bro.
It ain't the people's fault. It's not our fault, but it's our fault as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The artists. Like, I don't know why it's so complicated to come together and do this shit together. Everybody's so talented, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really think no other city doing it like ours is. North Carolina doing it, and it's a lot of good artists.
I hate to bash Winston. I never like
it's
when
a lot
people
of good artists, but
post that Winston this and that shit. I hate that shit. That shit lame as hell. Go somewhere.
Oh, what that Winston ain't. Yeah, so Winston ain't that.
But
we dope as
facts are facts, though. Like, we not working together the way we should. And make money off of it, but
for real.
Still,
we smoking the fuck out of each other.
Come together and do it. Like, if I pay you and you paying me, like, on 2 different projects, that shit's not hurting nobody.
Nah.
If that's your issue you want to be paid for, okay, I'll pay you, but come do a song on my shit and pay me for it. It's that simple.
Yeah,
but that's how you do it.
It's bartering.
That's
just what it
take
is.
Take it and stash it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Pop them.
That's not important to them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers want to be first.
And I don't care about your pockets either, because that's not important to me. But we're a collective, and that shit, no matter how high you up, if 30 of us down here, you're fucking here. You're average, bro. That we gon' balance out.
Yes.
But math ain't a lot of their strong suit. But like the homie said recently in a Facebook post, music is a lot. It's like 90% math, bro.
Yeah, it is,
That's
bro.
a fact.
It is. And I mean, at the end of the day, the strength in numbers is what got Atlanta to where they needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you had old Atlanta, you had Outkast, you had the Dungeon Fam, you know, Goody Mob, you had that. But when it was time for them to take off, the motherfuckers was working together. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody on everybody's shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I think the difference too is they had a studio that was close to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
A couple of them too.
So it was like a
that and I
mean, I'm not even talking about like a record label, as well. Type shit,
them too, though.
So that was always that's key right there. We don't really have no. I mean,
resources. Is
we had Choke. That was like a mutual spot for everybody to link and make music, but we don't really have no.
I mean, that's funny too, but we're gonna say that for another podcast.
Yeah, for sure we will.
The opportunity is here to do that with one of fucking us. Not that Choke ain't my dog, bro, but what the fuck? Why can't we do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can because it's
I love
me.
Choke, bro.
Shout out to my guy Bose. He made a great mutual fucking rapper safe haven. Like,
but he ain't gonna go there. He ain't gonna go there because he don't know them. Regardless of what we saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's motherfuckers chase names too,
and that's crazy.
So especially here, bro. That's horrible.
It's
everywhere,
contest.
But it's heavy here, man.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest around this bitch.
Even after high school.
Even after high school. And it's just like, you don't know that this motherfucker, just because you don't know him, 1,000 other people do. And 1,000 other people fuck with him. So why are you limiting yourself to just this space and this circle of people? You know what I'm saying?
And we all working to get to the same spot.
Nobody's
got
on
the same goal. Why the hell we trying to take alternate routes? Why not just ride together?
And it costs nothing to just share your homie shit. Like,
it's a button.
Like,
I'm through with that, bro. The ones I got, I love them to death, bro, because they dedicated everything, anything I drop.
Right.
They there.
For sure. So what's next for y'all? I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Oh man, I'm about to drop the motherfucking Curt Blak versus
Yes.
I got some old tracks that got overlooked or underappreciated. I might take.
This nigga the real.
I might
rap.
take that.
Why he gonna do a
goddamn-
versus with me? That's crazy. Why he gonna do a versus with himself? He a real rap. I want
No,
some exposure.
it's not me against me. It's title versus, like verses.
You making an
of
album?
songs.
It's an album.
It's a mixtape.
Oh, that's hard. I thought you were really doing the verses with
Nah.
yourself.
Nah.
I
He
was about to
could.
say, yeah.
Y'all could do
Why
it.
he don't know that? Why he don't know?
I be
This the
working my
Gemini
ass
shit. He
off.
don't.
I be working my ass off. I
Anyway.
saw the versus shit. And I shared it because it's free.
Yeah, he that.
Y'all have to come back. There's a lot more that we could talk about for real.
For
like,
sure, man.
Yeah, especially the
I
way y'all
appreciate
come
it.
up with decisions. I heard that you were a piece of work sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. So we
It's
got
like
It's in my
I wish
DNA.
I could show you my motherfucking text message thread with this man. You know?
I can only
And
imagine.
then how I know he be knowing that he be goddamn getting on my nerves, bro, because he'll stop talking for like a week though. A whole week on his Kanye shit. I'm
I
talking
mean, 'cause
about
I'm the little brother, though.
any crazy Gemini you could think about.
Yourself.
Yeah.
And I make music better
Kanye,
than them.
Tupac, any of them. That's this.
Or just as good.
Oh, okay, kids, yeah. I was finna check you on that Tupac shit. Yeah.
My 2020 was crazy.
You gonna tell them about your Kobe line?
Don't.
Nah,
They're gonna blackball you before you get
that's a fact. What I said. Nah, why you had to bring that shit? Though? You trying to
Because
get me
they
canceled?
killing Meek right now.
All right, well, my line was better than that.
I didn't understand the Meek line, bro. It didn't even fit.
I said we've been hunching in the whip, got it foggy
Nah,
enough
bro,
to
nah.
kill Kobe
Cut this.
again.
Cut this, bro.
I said that in March
You said it.
last year.
Nigga, that was too
he
soon.
said it 2 months after it happened.
Yeah, that was too soon.
Yeah, he out of control.
It's
Talk
gonna
to Baby
always
Daddy
be
But
too
Dot.
when I
soon.
tell
with
you,
him, though.
bro,
Talk to Baby Daddy Doris. Go
that's
stream
the shit.
that.
That's the type of shit that drives him too.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's cool.
controversy.
I love Kobe. Kobe's my favorite player of all time.
That,
Yeah.
And he a Spurs fan.
Wow, how? What the fuck? That's some Gemini shit for real.
Yeah, right.
I love my Spurs. Tim Duncan is a great
That
player.
How
nigga,
is
he
he
was a
always-
Dirk fan too. He think I forgot what I did.
I was never.
So you was
Yeah,
like
fuck
team
it,
hopping.
No, he all up in the Spurs.
yeah.
He
Oh.
just appreciate those other players.
Yeah.
But look, man, I appreciate y'all boys. This shit was easy.
Yeah,
For real,
shit
just
was-
because we talk on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
shit
about
was
to
at
pull
the
up to
crib,
the
man.
crib. Yeah. Like, so, man, look, y'all be on the lookout. Like I said, it's 2/3 of Gold Mouth Records here, and then it's half
the
of
real
the Rat
gold
Pack.
that's not here.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Jordan is coming with his podcast. Little
Yeah.
bro, I'm always gonna be in your ear about that. You know what I mean? Just because I believe
That shit
in
gonna be
having somebody behind the scenes that can put everything together.
Yeah. Be fuego.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout, man. Y'all gonna see more of them, and then they will be back on center stage. Or I might have them on Anything Goes, because we got some shit to talk
Hey, y'all,
about.
when that anything goes, yo.
Yeah, that's gonna be raw and
We
uncut.
gotta be well prepared though.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I ain't got no ashtray. I can't even put my blunt out right.
Yeah, I
Don't
got
put your blunt out in the candle.
it. Don't mess with it. But
Yeah, we appreciate being on this.
Yeah,
motherfucker. That shit was like
this
that
shit was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
for
been
sure.
waiting a while for this shit.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
knew
know.
it was gonna be smooth too.
Oh yeah, I had to get you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't the first two was me just
Go down low
showing
and proper
love.
imperfection.
But now it's like I gotta get my brother on here, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get y'all on here. Cause y'all killing this shit.
Tashi.
I'ma
Don't
keep it
let
coming
nobody
to
Tashi
the
Tashi
pause.
2000. Don't let nobody tell y'all nothing else. Like y'all killing
appreciate
this.
that.
And y'all see
Know
it
that.
for
You
real.
know that.
Alright, and
I'm gonna keep fucking them up too.
you have to,
I
man.
don't have a choice.
Yeah, you gotta do that. So y'all plug your social media so people know where to, find you, follow you, find your music out.
I'm Curt Blak everywhere.
Yeah,
Everything. I'm not on
Everything.
TikTok though. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook,
And Black is with
Instagram.
BLAK.
CurtBlak. Streaming everywhere. Anything. Think of it. It's there.
It's
Curt
right
Blak.
there, right in your face.
Chezxo with the Xo.
Toxic
CHEZ.
_Chezxo.
XO.
Don't forget the XO. Matter of fact, you put the Chezxo and don't forget your XOs. It's no space. CHEZXO on anything. I'm pretty sure you'll find me.
Yeah.
For sure. And then
Improper
y'all.
Imperfections out right now. Sorry, my God.
You good.
Treasure Chest out right now. That shit's hot right now. It's live.
Samplify out right now.
It's live, baby.
Nisha Strong.
That video is dummy.
Before we go, we gotta
That video is
talk
dummy.
that. We got caught up. I got caught up and I gotta plug Nisha real quick.
Shout out to Nisha, man.
Definitely shout out to her. She wrote a book. It's out. I just got my copy yesterday.
Cop that.
Copy it.
I caught 4.
Damn,
For sure.
I'm behind.
And let me tell y'all something, man. For you hating ass dudes and females, and I'm gonna just keep this shit all the way banned, and I'm looking straight at y'all. You can say whatever you want to about me, say it, and come at me however. Stop that shit.
Cap ass, cap.
For real. Like, she battling something that a lot of y'all will fold on. Word up. I text my sister a few times out the week. Sometimes she don't even feel like chopping it up. But she showed that strength. If you got something to say, you feel some type of way about her, stop with them subliminal ass posts.
Whole ass messages.
Cause y'all look like some fucking clowns. We know who the fuck y'all be talking to. Word up.
She don't got the energy to waste.
Exactly. And you don't
Talk to
know.
us about it though.
Yeah, inbox.
We understand.
Yeah, we get it. We'll
Got a
handle
little
it.
bit of strength for you.
Yeah, we'll handle that shit diplomatically. You know what I'm saying? But stop that shit. Support her. She doing the candles thing, man. And just be a voice in her ear of positivity. She need that. We don't need the negativity. The Nisha Strong video went crazy. Y'all boys.
So amazing, bro. I had so much fun, bro.
Yeah.
She lit up the room, every room, and there was a lot of rooms in that damn museum. She
Right.
lit every one of them up, bro, easily. I'm talking about, she probably wasn't even 100% that night. Probably wasn't 80%, but she was there. You know what I'm saying? She the star of the show. Bro, we did a scene of, it's cold, it's raining, but we out there. Me and her. And I mean, all of us, but you know what I'm saying? It was our scene. That shit, I can't forget no shit like that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
That's why I keep my pink bandanas at the crib, boy. I got my Nisha Strong shirt on. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a different kind of strength that ain't none of us gotta even display right now.
No.
But like bro said, he ain't even know he was Nisha Strong until he seen the goddamn video. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to be.
Right, bro.
I had chills watching that video. That shit was hard. That shit was amazing.
Me too.
Like a beautiful song. Beautiful. Well put, well visualized.
And you know, she told me about the song. She told me and Dwayne about the song. This was last year. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if she talking about these two, the quarterback, and I'm gonna say the receiver, you know what I'm saying, pause, or the running back, you know what I mean? But right, but y'all killed it, bro, for real. I mean,
really shout out Nona too. She got them saying that thing. But
yeah,
that's what I be saying about him, bro. Like, I don't know who else to look to get on a song like that, bro. You know what I'm doing? And take it to those extremes. Right. He's not finished with it yet, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got some more in that chamber. You know what I mean? But shout out to our girl Nisha. Sis, we love you. Keep fighting. We got you, alright? And until next time, man, Center Stage episode 3, we out.